Welcome back everybody. Today, because they sent it to me, the new Tatar by AF Archery. What is new? At least the color. I mean, look at this. It's one thing to see it on the website, and it's the other thing to see this in real. It's really pretty. Blue, not my color, but this one is really nice. So it's a nice made bow. You get always, really nicely packed. The bow, the sleeve, and a string. And there it says already how many strands, how long, and it's a fast string. Fast flight most probably, I don't know. And you always get this nice booklet. I forgot to mention it last time with the other bow. You see all the stuff here. Nice. AF Tatar. It's blue maple curly or bluebirds. I don't know. I think it's, I don't know, something blue. You can have it from 18 to 55 pounds. The length is 125 centimeter. The string is set 121. Max draw of 32. It's bearpaw glass, bamboo, maple, and I think the price is 242 right now, but you just check on the website. Things change. It's a really nice mate. So it's a head through the clear glass, this three-dimensional look to it. Really beautiful. And you have even this, I don't know, action wood or whatever it is in the same blue. You have this white string pads as we know them. Here this dark, I guess, maple. Then you see one layer here, one layer here, so I don't see any carbon core with this one. So this is standard AF Archery Tatar, a beautiful bow. Nice leather handle. Wiggly, but we see when we string it. I can tell you the length from here, nook to nook, obviously. Prices I check please on the website. Change sometimes and I'm not up to date maybe. 53 inches. Actually the last video it was a new Zuran, a long Zuran, not a short throw. 18.7, it's 19 millimeters, it's still fine. I think everything under 20 is always fine. Under 20, then you have here the sticker, which I know is, but I leave it on. You have two inlays, it's always nice. And for the rest, made very well. String is always nice made, you get them in white, with the long serving here. Relatively long center serving. Nice. Shall we string the bow? Okay. For the price, it's nice. Let's see how easy it is to string. So the knock grooves are nice and smooth. Sears are very thin, very fragile. Let's see how it strings. Choop. I think 33 pounds. Nice, so easy. Stringing, easy. You saw that? A nice, agile. No wibbly wobbly in 33 pounds. Stiff. Flexible, but not too much. And here the bow is relatively flexible. So you don't have a stable core, no carbon core, nothing. So this is like we always had. But it's nothing negative. You just need to know how to treat your bow properly, then it's not a problem. If you torque too much, of course, it doesn't like it. 335 grams. It says 30.31. Let's see again. It should be 28. 31. Okay, a little low. I could use now my measuring. No, you know what? It's fine. Oh, not much. 1, 2, 3, nothing. Handle-wise, I think the handle feels a little more edgy, but I just didn't shoot a Tatar AF for a long time. 1, 2, 3. So you feel it a little bit, but this can go away, and it depends on your arrow weight. Speaking of which, there's nothing mentioned on the website. For a Tatar, I would always go with minimum 8, better 9 or 10 grain. And I have not the right arrows. One are too heavy and the others are too lightweight. But now we shoot and we see. Let's start with some heavy ones. They are, I think, 480 or something. So way too heavy. So up to 30 is nice. As you know, with AF, max draw, it's always a thing you can reach. So 30 feels nice, but then you feel it gets stiff. And with heavy arrows, of course, it's not a big thing. So it gets really stiff after 30 inches. So 32, we see, and they are 300 grain, they're a little too lightweight. Oui. A little too soft, huh? But it opens up now a bit, so you need a few shots. And I guess 32 will be not a problem. So these arrows are 32. Until he is nice, and then you really need to force the bow already. So draw curve at the end goes a little up, maybe it opens up a little. So when we say 31, oops, at 28, 30 inches, 4 or 5 pounds more, we're at 35 pounds, arrows are 300 grain. It works just nicely. Let's see. So I guess you can draw more, but it doesn't feel comfortable yet. Ooh, now we're talking. Straight like an arrow. Yeah, it's nice. So what do we have? Yeah, a bit, not much. You feel it directly here. 28, 29, 30, 31. So 31-ish. 32 is still not there yet. But the bow feels good. And don't mind the fletching. I know I need to send all my arrows to my friend Raphael. These arrows are a little longer, but they fly nice too. Grouping is not there yet, but this bow is just a beauty. So if you like the colors, then it's legitimate to spend a little more money. Otherwise, I guess with the Sahin from Alibo, $200, you just can't beat this price for a Tatar. And it draws the same. See. Grain, 35 pound-ish. No, it draws more, 178. And doesn't feel like dry firing. So 31 inches fine, 174. 180, not bad. Not there yet with distance and accuracy, but let's see. The arrow was supposed to go there. Oops. So now the bow opened up now. It's a really good bow. Yeah, almost. And straight. Bad? Not bad. Shoots nice and look at the kind of sunshine, huh? These colors. What a beautiful bow. Works nice. Now the draw. 28, 29, 30, 31. So now it gets further after 31. We feel it a little, but I guess the bow will do now 32. Nice. What a nice shooter. For the price. So, Hatra, nice. Just don't torque the bow. Nice. Shoots really nice. Draw nice. Where you point, arrow goes. Smooth. Almost up to 32. So 31 is smooth and then it gets a little stick, but maybe it opens up more. We see. AF Archery sent it to me because they said this is right now the most sold bow from their website. And it's, of course, it's for everyone. You start in Asiatic archery, you wonder which bow you should get. I always say get something like a Tatar in a low poundage, obviously. Shorter ones, especially for the horse archers, would be the Turkish, but he has a different handle, and then depending how you shoot, if you have arrows here, because you shoot whatever Nemeti or Kashai style, then the Turkish handle is a little in the way. With this one, it's easy, so you can hold here your arrows to your liking and shoot even with the arrows on your bow, which I don't like, but it's me. For the rest, I can see that it's a good selling bow. It's a good bow. It's lightweight, nicely balanced, feels really good in your hand. So the handle is a little edgy, so it sits really nice in your hand, and it's almost big enough. So for my hands, it's just a little on the small side, but it's just fine. Nothing to complain. And then throw until here is nice. Then you can force it. You see the string angle then already. But nice. It's not loud for that it has string bridges. And it doesn't vibrate a lot. So when I always say others have string pads and then they like a guitar pickup, not at all. And 33 pounds is just a nice balanced draw weight for this bow. Nice. Really pretty. So this one, if you're looking for a Tatar in a fancy color, this blue, whatever bird's eye or curly or whatever it is, just beautiful. And I think my grouping gets better too already. Let's see. But you know, of course, some people tell me I have bad form, but just do everything yourself. Test a new bow, which you don't know what it does, and film yourself, and then be mindful what you say the whole time. I want to see you doing that, but always having the bow. I can't do that. Wait a sec. Because we can. You will know what I mean. You still see the bow? Okay. You saw that? It works too. Again. Saw that? Going. Perfect for this bow. Guess I'm not going to try the Mongolian style, shall I? It's not mine yet. Nice. Oh, wait a sec. We load like this. And then we... yes, it's not mine yet, so you need to practice for the Mongolian style of shooting. And you need to have the Mongolian warrior spirit, otherwise it's not going to work. But this bow, Katra feels really nice, the way I do it. There are 5,000 different Katinkas, whatever. My way just works with this bow nicely. So I guess another 50 shots and this bow will do nice 32. Let's see why. Don't want to stop shooting now. And this black here comes from this crappy heat shrink. See this shit? It gets, sorry I didn't say that. It gets brittle or lands in a target and then looks like this. And this is what scratches in your hand. Or here touched a little on, because I didn't do Katra first. See that? Until here is nice now. And this bow still works nice. So I guess you can add a little bit to the speed now. A bit more than 180. Nice, and the arrows fly straight. It's a good performer. Just don't force the bow to do any torque or stuff, because in this direction this bow is not the stiffest. It's okay stiff, but you see it wobbles really easily, so don't torque the bow. Just do proper Katra, or you can do forward Katra, whatever. Or you know, Mongolian style. All not a problem. Really, really nice bow. I can see why it's the hot selling bow from AF Archery at the moment. And this blue, you know, there are 1,000 different blues, but this one even I like. So it's not too bright, it's not too dark, it is just a nice, and then with this texture underneath from the wood, really nice. 240 I think, or 260 normally, but you just check on the website of AF Archery. They are back on track. Business is up again. They had some changes in the company, but what not. You have a nice narrow arrow pass. I didn't tell you. I did not tell you because it's nowhere mentioned. 7 inches. So narrow arrow pass, 7 inches brace height, which is okay for a Tatar. Could be a little more in my opinion, but that's me. Has a nice string. Now everything set. This bow is just fun to shoot. Thank you very much AF Archery for sending this bow to me. A really nice one. Lightweight, shoots nice, it's predictable. So everything you could ask from a bow. For the price, really good. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching, subscribing, commenting, checking out my online courses, checking out my real courses everywhere. The website is getting fuller and we have already a few new dates coming. Once they're confirmed, you will find them on the website. You can sign up to the newsletter. Then I might need to do a newsletter, yes, and then you will see. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.